So I've just that's where I've just walked from the football ground, cricket ground there, and then here's the there's some of the schools in the school village in the middle of the park, and then this is the car park area on the north east corner of the park. And frankly, this really does make me fed up, because we started off on the master plan with shade trees, with grasscrete. What have we got left with? 3 or 4 pathetic little planting areas. And what have they put in there? I mean, Juniperus chinensis, for goodness sake. I mean, even here you could grow Dilonyx, you could grow Cratava, you could grow even Ficus. You could grow some real big shade trees here. What on earth are these people thinking? And I have to say, I mean, look at this building. I mean, how can you think of anything more dreary than that? At least screen it. And what's in the planting area that you could use for screening? Just Ficus, microcarpa, golden leaves clipped into little balls. It's extremely infuriating, disappointing. Over here, that this monstrosity over here is supposed to be the tree nursery area. It may well be, for all I know, because I can't get in. But couldn't there even be the possibility of a 1-meter planting strip in the front of that wall, to get even like a bamboo hedge or something in front of it? This is frankly a complete and utter failure in my view, this area, and it's a travesty compared to what was intended in the original design. The reason I'm going on about this, and the reason I'm telling you this and showing you this, is basically as it's a warning, right? It's a warning to what you're going to run into in the face of clients, lead consultants who are usually architects, engineers, who are much more focused on structures and much more focused on keeping maintenance to a minimum, or to none at all if possible. This is, but it doesn't have to be like this, but it's going to be the landscape architects, I'm afraid, who are going to have to keep battling to say, look, this can all be just 2 meters wider, then we can get a 1.5 meter planting strip down in front of this wall and screen it off. Why are we putting Juniperus chinensis in the few little planting areas that have been left in this car park? Why can't they big large shade trees? And all of those structures over there. What about a little bit of vertical greening? I mean, I'm much more in favor of planting in the ground and screening rather than vertical greening, but honestly, couldn't something have been done with that? We can see that yes, it can. We look over here, you can see that a bit of Parthenocissus dalzieli, or Parthenocissus dalzieli, growing on the wall here, immediately makes a difference. I suspect this gets picked at and picked off by maintenance department, but even so, it shows you that it can be done. Now, whether that was actually planted and is intentional, I don't know. I have a strong suspicion that it's not, but that it's somehow come in by itself. But anyway, sorry to finish on rather a glum note, but honestly, it's useful to know the disasters that can befall a landscape scheme, and so basically this is a sort of call to arms. When you go into practice, it's you that's going to have to try and push for more planting areas, bigger trees, more screen planting. So all the best, and talk to you soon.